Okie dokie. So I just fixed up our, it's not quite fully charged yet, but that's okay. I just fixed up our Paselec GS9 Plus demo. And you'll be looking at my legs. And I'll be giving a quick little run here. Test run, see how it does. Oh, that's nice and toasty. It is normal for the chargers and the batteries to get warm while they're charging up. Don't worry about that. If it gets really hot to where you can't touch it, like burning hot, then I would definitely recommend unplugging it. Something's probably wrong. The nice thing is the batteries and the chargers have thermal controls, so a lot of times you don't have to worry about that stuff. And I'm not going to be running music this time. I may put a track on after I do all that. So and let's see what you guys see, really. But I get a little run. Power on. And let's see. A lot of times. This is gonna be a short run. Just want to test some stuff. Worked on. Check it out. Plus, I tweaked my wrist doing those bunny hops on the Hydra. Tweaked my wrist pretty good. So let's see. You might. Oh, let's take this off so it's not causing issues with the camera and glare. There you go. Nice clean. And it's going to be glary anyway. This is as bright as it gets, and for me, I think there's a, they're nice. Ooh, little kick there. They are nice for what they are, but at the same time, it is doesn't really show up very well in the sun around here in Vegas. It's pretty bright, so let's see if we get this. We're having some issues with this one earlier. So we are not fully charged, so give us a little more oomph. But we are going up a pretty decent grade here by the house, and we are gaining speed 15.7, 0.8, 0.9, almost 16. Oh, there we go, 16 miles per hour. Not too shabby. Let's see here, move you guys up a little more. And we're gaining. I mean, we're still gaining. It is set a little lower. I turned the amps to 17, so it's technically a little higher than stock, but still a little lower. It's a 750 watt motor. Full suspension. It's nice, actually. Nice stiff suspension in the back. I want to see what I get. There we go. Ooh, if I pedal, we get going. Look at that. I did turn the sensitivity and the assistance up quite a bit. We were unlocked on speed, so see what happens when we get going down this hill. It's usually where it gets pretty crazy. Nice little corner. Like that. That's fun. So, pretty good balance. It's pushing along right now, and I gotta say it's a nice comfort. Not real jerky, nice and smooth. You guys probably can't see it. I'm doing 22 almost up, or 23, 24, 25. We're gonna get 25. There we go. Just hit 25. And so now I'll just use the throttle for a minute. Those bars drop quick, and I think, let's see here, yeah. So I think a lot of that has to do with the battery pack. It's an older one. I've used it, I'd let other people use it. I have to give it a full charge. We'll see how it goes. But these fat tires too, that's the other thing you have to keep in mind. Wider tires, nice and comfy. It's good for off-road and stuff. But it is going to take more force to combat the road friction it has. So anyway, just went up to 50. There's some sag happening. I am just pedaling along right now. Let's turn this down to something normal. 4, let's say. We're gonna lose a little speed here going down the hill, which is fine. I mean, 20 miles an hour on this thing feels good. Turned up if I want. Okay, a little faster than 20 feels good. Nah. So, no hands required. I mean, if you're that good, no hands required. Do 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 do. I didn't get a lot of time to ride the GS9 Plus when we first got it because FedEx broke the shit. So I had to wait and fix everybody else's stuff and do everybody else's bikes before I got parts in time to work on this one. The good thing is it's such a nice bike that it seems like people really enjoy using it. They buy them and they really like them. Yeah, this is actually really nice. Easy. Little pop on the chain. I knew that was gonna happen. I got some stuff to do with the new derailleur. That was part of it. The derailleur was completely smashed. The motor actually has a break in the cabling. I'm surprised it's working so well right now. I have to relace a new one to it. Hey, there's police motorcycles. Or police chopper. Motorcycles. That's how I'm thinking about selling them. Let's turn this up to 9, see what we get up this hill. Now we're going up off-road 10. Kind of a bumpy thing. I'm not pedaling, just using the... Yeah, getting some. Not getting a lot. I'd probably turn this up to 18 or so, a little more, 20. It's not too bad though. So if I pedal though, that motor kicks in. No, it's okay. That motor kicks in better. Now we're up to 15. Ooh, that's nice. Actually. Show them some riding. Some jumps around or stuff. I think they actually turned around to check those ones. It was a motorcycle. Do some more adjusting on that derailleur. Oh boy, it's a nice easy ride, really. Pretty sure I need to get home charges. The bar is just rolling down super fast. So probably need a new battery on this one. Try the other battery pack, see if it lasts longer. But this seems to be pretty good. Yeah, I'm funny like that. I pay more attention to dogs than people. People bite less. This is a nice casual riding bike. say the seat not as comfortable. All the way down to 9. Not as comfortable as I like. The Cloud 9 seats are amazing. They like even now my butt's a little sore. The voltage actually tick back up. I mean, once it levels out, right? Because you normally will get that voltage lag or sag, sorry. But see, now we're getting it tick back up. That's how I check the, ooh, it's bouncy over here. That's how I check it. Some people want to see the current reading back and forth, and I don't think these controllers support it. So, as long as we're over 13, we're supposed to be generating 13 of the miles per hour with the 26-inch wheels. Should be generating power. I'll show you guys going down these hills. It's 20 is usually plus is where I find it charges back pretty quick, like noticeably. Less than that, it seems to fight back and forth, pushing the charge in. Like you see now, I don't know if you can see it, but we're at 49.3 solid, and they're at 49.4. Yeah, that's really where I think 20 miles per hour and up is where I start seeing a lot of the charge come back in and stick. Because otherwise, it's what I call light charging. It doesn't. Oh, puppy, you never catch me. It's what I call light charging. So it pushes the voltage in, but it's not a very strong amperage for the voltage. So it ends up being a little bit less than you'd expect. But again, you have a nice long downhill, or you're a power biker or something on the, in general, you get a lot more battery out of these things. Oh, I forgot it was on one. You get a lot more juice, more distance. Be some out of shape old guy like me. We're gonna get back into shape. Oh yeah. So notice the voltage went down. I turned it up to 6. If you keep it down around 2 or less, that is where you'll see the voltage kick back in. I don't have a lot of time left. I'm gonna make a couple circles around the Lone Mountain. This is the Lone Mountain. Nope. I gotta say, my legs are burning a little. I'm getting a good, I was on 6, I'm doing 18, I'm getting a good workout. Oh, it burns a bit. It's just, whew, oh, I gotta adjust that thing. Skipping on the tension. a good dog. Yeah, I gotta do some more adjusting on that derailleur. Things all over the place. It feels like I sprained my wrist a little bit. I'm gonna try any bunny hops on this today. The shocks are nice. A little cushion, but not too much. This is our first GoPro with the GS9 Plus. Oh, excuse me. Oh, hit the chopper. Let's walk to the other side. Yeah, we drop voltage pretty quick. I think that battery needs to be charged up some more. It hasn't been charged up fully for a while, so makes sense. So remember that even though your battery, even while charging, may read mostly charged, need to go for it. It probably needs a little while longer to finish pushing the amps in. Voltage is one thing, but the reality about an e-bike is it more runs off amps than voltage. I mean, yeah, voltage is a good way. Yeah, track, nice. Voltage is a good way to understand the overall power that your bike has. Let's go down to 2. Let's go down to 1. Actually, let's go to 0. Let's do that actually. Even more. It's not using any voltage, so it should. Yeah, see, there we go. Start kicking it up quicker. So once you get over 20, there's a pretty consistent return on the voltmeter. I know I said amps are more important, but unfortunately, the rest of the electric community is not caught up with this fact. I see them as more important. They're more what the gas tank is than your voltage. Your voltage is like saying how many horsepower your car has. The amp hours of your battery pack really is like saying how big your gas tank is. You can hear me? I'm huffing and puffing. This is all me. And some people say you don't feel the drag. It's got a 750 plus watt motor. Again, I know what it is, blah blah blah. I talk a lot of shit about it, but that's what I got to work with. So anyway, a little bit of a drag. A little bit of a drag down. We're getting some juice back. You want buns of steel, try to charge a lithium-ion battery pack up with your physical exertion. You're gonna need some buns of steel. Oh man. Like, I feel that. This is all for you guys, right? I mean, I can use the exercise, don't get me wrong. But this is to help demonstrate what you're gonna get back if you use this right. You're already at 40.3, 48.4. You see it fighting. Push the amps back in. Ooh, slow down here. Pardon me, ladies. Oh, that hurt. There we go. Yeah, I gotta get that adjusted better. Derailleur, too much tension and popping. So I'm off my alignment. Oh god, that's hard. Okay, here we go. 0. Everybody move very solid yet? That's right. Almost. Almost. This corner. Oh man. 40.4, it went back up. Okay. Whew, I need a little help there. Okay. And you see a drop. That's the sag. I have the under voltage set at 39 volts. I don't recommend going much lower on these battery packs because much lower than that you risk full discharge. Not something you want to do with a lithium-ion battery pack. If you want to keep them charged between 20 and 80%, that's the BMS is supposed to handle that better. It's supposed to handle that for you, but you know. Ooh, I gotta get back. Okay, so we're done here, and now I'm not even pedaling, just throttling. Now I'm just gonna throttle the rest of the way back. Drain this bad boy down. Give it another charge up. Oh, it's not bad. I see why people like these ones. So quite a few. I mean, a few is a relative term, really. So I'm gonna pedal up the road here in 9 and see what we can get out of it. Sometimes I'll use the throttle to get it kicked on, get it started going, and then, now remember, these bikes are a cadence sensor, so it's really about how fast you're pedaling, right? Watch. So I can turn down the gear on these. It's kind of the opposite of a mid-drive, actually. You use lower gear so you can pedal faster and keep pace with the motor, rather than being in the lowest gears like you would with a mid-drive that keeps the torque rolling for you. These, the torque's all at the axle. It doesn't go through the chain. You're just adding effort by doing that, and it balances out with you depending on the setting you're in. So, whew, that's a good little ride. Fun stuff. Really fun. I enjoy it. But I'm gonna have to charge this one up all the way because yeah, it's pretty close to dead. Like I said, I have the under voltage set to 39. So slow off the start too, is getting lower. That's the other thing, is these get lower, you'll find they see how far down it is. It's still kind of clicking because it's not set right. I can get that. Mess with that, but not bad. I mean, energy bar stays low. I find the last 44, or really what are the last 4 to 5 volts on the packs, tends to last a little while. Like, I've had these down to 1 bar, and that 1 bar lasted almost 10 miles, I think, on one of them. Usually the bigger wheels. The 20-inch wheels are usually done quicker. It takes more effort, more revolutions. Ooh, yeah. There we go. Jump. Yeah, I'm not doing any jumps or anything today. Freaking bashed my wrist up. Well, I didn't bash it, I pulled and I felt a pop. It sprained. Almost healed up, still hurts a little though. Dude, it's just soft tissue damage. It's all about getting it back into place, because that's why it hurts, because it's not in the right place. And then as I get it back into place, it's about giving it a little time to heal. So it's almost in the right place, then I can give it time to heal. But I'm doing 20, you know, hands free. Yeah, so let's do it hands free, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, sometimes I just use the throttle, give it a little tap, and get that moving for me. Yeah, this one has what I call the judders, and that's because of the damage that happened to the motor. So as it gets lower, it wants to bounce, like judder, when you hit the gas from a stop. Oh. Sometimes too, that can be from the, oh, there we go. The brakes, but not bad at all. Little run.